800 CHAB Radio is proud to present Ask the Expert with Greg Marcyniuk and Rob Carney.
It's another edition of 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert with our insurance expert, Greg Marcyniuk from Heritage Insurance in Moose Jaw. Greg, not only do you talk about insurance and give us insurance tips on Ask the Expert, but you also give us tips on how to avoid having to file claims, which I'm sure our listeners appreciate. Not that you don't like to see your customers, but probably your customers don't like to have to come and visit you too often. Today, some tips on what we can do to avoid being broken into and having our homes burglarized while we're on winter vacation, sir.
That's right, Rob. Even though we've had great weather and who wants to leave Saskatchewan, people still have booked and they're heading off. So there are things that people have to do, take caution of. Just a tidbit is the 10 most stolen items that is reported by most insurance claims is jewelry, digital cameras, home theater equipment, iPods, CDs, DVDs, cash, gift certificates, video games, and computer equipment. So good idea to keep those things out of sight. And also burglars normally target homes that have easy access and low visibility. And these conditions are, they're very common during winter vacation periods, and they're making these easy targets for thieves. So these are the tips that you want to do when you are going away on vacation so that you will not be burglarized. So the do's here is fool thieves by making your home look that it's occupied. Either use light timers or have a timer on TVs or on the radio. And also leave the blinds somewhat slightly opened. Consider installing an alarm system or motion sensor lights, and as we've talked about before, if you do have alarm systems, you will save money on your home insurance. So it's a win-win situation, and it's been proven that when there is a sticker on your window saying that it's monitored, thieves just turn and go to the next home that doesn't have it. Also, lower the volume of your phone ringer as well as your answering service. They'll be outside, they'll phone, listen to your answering service, so you want to make sure that you leave them down low. Also prevent easy access, ensure that all tools and ladders are stored away, and keep the door between your garage and house locked, and keep your outside gates locked as well. Again, store your valuables in a safety deposit box while you're gone. Hide your identification and credit cards you don't use. Don't take everything away with you down on holidays. You don't need them. If you don't use them, leave them there. The other thing, ask a friend or a neighbor, family member to house sit, or even have your neighbor park in your driveway on occasion, just so it looks like people are there. And make sure you stop delivery of your mail and your newspaper, or have them collected daily by your neighbor or by a family member. Organize or participate in a community watch program is a great idea. And as well, make sure you contact your insurance broker, such as myself or any one of our 5 fine ladies, to ensure that you have the proper protection when you're gone for over a specific period of time. Because if you leave more than 48 hours from your home, there are restrictions on your policy, so you want to safeguard that you do take the proper measures to make sure that you are covered in the event that you are burglarized. The things that you don't want to do: number one, don't publicize your vacation plans on any social media forum, or leave a message on your answering service saying, "Oh, hi, we're away on vacation for 2 weeks." Just a pure sign to these thieves.
I always wonder about that when I see on Facebook. Yeah, Jamaica's great. We'll be home in 2 weeks. You never know who's seeing that.
Well, exactly. And people, unfortunately, just aren't the most honest, and they're looking for things like that. Also, don't let your newspapers in mail pile or leave garbage cans out on the curb. Other thing, don't leave a hidden key. We've talked about this outside, either under a flower pot or windowsill. Thieves do know where to look. Leave tools or ladders outside. Do not leave those outside where they can just be grabbed by the thief and boom, there we go. Now, one thing that I just want to touch on is, if you are burglarized, how do you make the claims process easier? Always keep proof of ownership for your personal belongings and store them in a safe place. Myself, I keep our information here at our office, and I recommend other people do the same. Like, don't keep it on your home. Not only if you're burglarized, if you have a flood or a sewer backup, or if there is a fire, it's always best to have them off premise. Keep an inventory of all your items and that way you can easily recollect it. What I do and what I prefer is I take a video camera, just like we're using right now, and go through, we open up the drawers, open up all of the closets, and take a photo of everything, and again, take it, put it on an SD card, store it in a safe place. So highly encourage that, because the insurance company do require proof of ownership when there is a claim. So it makes things so much easier, and you're under enough stress as it is. So please take the time and do that. Again, if you come home, if you notice that there is signs of a forced entry when you return, please do not go in that home. Pick up the phone, call the police, let them come do their job and give you the all clear. So great tips. You want to take these precautions just to protect yourself so that you'll be able to come back nice and brown, relaxed and ready to get back to work.
Good tips. If you're going on a winter vacation this season, from Greg Marcyniuk at Heritage Insurance on 800 CHAB's Ask the Expert. And we can find these tips online, sir.
That's right, Rob. We can go to nohassleinsurance.ca, or please come down to the corner of Fairford and First Avenue, talk to any of our fine staff. Thank you.